Bayer Leverkusen, a team that once ruled the Bundesliga for 462 days with an unbeaten record, has crumbled on their own sacred ground, the BayArena. The team that defeated them? None other than RB Leipzig, a club that has shown that nothing is impossible in football. From being 2-0 down, Leipzig performed a miraculous turnaround, winning 3-2 and ending Leverkusen's 35-match unbeaten streak. It wasn't just a failure to maintain their lead, they went from being 2 goals ahead to losing 3-2 in a shocking reversal. Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen, once invincible in Germany, saw their dominance end in this very match. Let's take a look back at what transpired during this game. In the 37th minute, Jeremy Frimpong seized the ball, drove past a defender, and unleashed a powerful shot that found the back of Peter Galaxi's net. The BayArena erupted in cheers. The atmosphere soared further when Alejandro Grimaldo, with a precise strike from a beautifully orchestrated play, doubled the lead to 2-0 just before halftime. Everything seemed to be in the hands of the home team. However, like a tale of valor, Leipzig refused to surrender. In the 7th minute of added time in the first half, Kevin Campbell unexpectedly headed in a goal, reducing the score to 2-1. Then, when the clock hit the 57th minute, Lois Openda finished a chance, leveling the score at 2-2. But Leipzig wasn't done yet. Openda capped off his brilliant performance with a shot from outside the box, sending the ball into Leverkusen's net for the 3rd time in the 80th minute. The crowd at BayArena was stunned into silence. No one could have imagined that in less than 30 minutes, Leipzig would turn Leverkusen's unbeaten dream into a nightmare. As the final whistle blew, Xabi Alonso, Bayer Leverkusen's coach, couldn't hide his disappointment. Jonathan Tah, Leverkusen's captain, shared on Sky Sports, "Aside from the goals we conceded, we hardly gave Leipzig any chances, but we fell asleep at a few moments, and that cost us dearly." His words were like an indictment of his own team. Xabi Alonso, who has experienced many highs and lows in his career, perhaps understands better than anyone that football is never certain. Speaking after the match, he admitted, "This is not a good sign. We need to improve everything." Alonso continued, "We need to accept this defeat. It's a bitter feeling, but that's football." So, let's look at the numbers to see the harsh reality of this match. Leverkusen controlled the ball for 63% of the time, took 26 shots compared to Leipzig's 8, and had 18 corners versus only 2 for the opposition. Leverkusen completely dominated the statistics, yet they lost. This points to a painful truth: in football, controlling the game and attacking more does not always guarantee victory. Meanwhile, Leipzig, with just 8 shots, scored 3 goals. That's the difference. Leipzig made the most of the few opportunities they had, while Leverkusen, despite dominating the match, failed to finish off their opponent. Is this a wake-up call for Leverkusen? Xabi Alonso's team has previously pulled off dramatic comebacks and won in the dying minutes, but this time, they weren't so lucky. Leipzig overwhelmed them with a remarkable resurgence, and so, the invincible era has ended, at least for now. Leipzig has proven that in football, anything can happen. For Bayer Leverkusen, this defeat is not just a shock but also a reminder: this is a new season.